Hi everyone, this is Sanan from GetInspected, and today we're in the North Shore of Montreal, and we're taking a look at this 2018 Mazda 3. Just starting with the walk around. So you can see some damage there to the passenger side door. I'll try to zoom in just so you'll get a good image. That's the majority of the damage. There's a big dent on the door, but there are some small scratches and smaller dents on that door as well. Kind of restricted in space. We're inspecting the vehicle indoors. As you can see, pretty snowy day outside today. I cleaned up the snow from it, and I waited for some of it to melt for me to continue the inspection. So the manufacturing date of this specific car is, that one was made in June 2017. It's Mazda Motor Corporation. First digit of the VIN is J. This is made in Japan. Mileage is 42,000. 42,125. Vehicle is not equipped with a navigation system, even though the button here displays that, but it's it has the tire pressure monitoring system, traction control. Just a general note or a comment, I don't know why they put them right next to each other. I don't think it's a good idea, because if you make a mistake and you open this by accident and drive on the highway, that could be a big problem where the hood would just suddenly open because the latch is not fully locked. No damage here. I've done a paint thickness verification on all the panels and everything checked out. Well, you see the damage that the car has on the driver's side or on the passenger side. Folding seats are already actuated. Well, it's a one folding seat in the back. I've also done a computer scan of all the computers, the engine, transmission, airbag, and ABS systems, and everything passed. There was one code in the ABS controller, whereas it was in regards to a detection of a flat tire. It's not really a fault. It's more of a notification. I did an onboard diagnostics test as well as the Mazda specific software. There's a scratch here, a couple of them actually, and here. And the scan passed. There were no issues, no codes that were recently deleted. I did start the engine and noticed a little bit. Some more scratches here. I did notice a little bit of white smoke from the rear. As far as I saw it, and I did try to take a sample smell. Some damage here too. There doesn't seem to be any issues. And according to the computers, that seems to be okay. Now if I go on the inside, you'll see that there's a crack on the windshield, and it's a pretty big crack. It's not an auto-dimming mirror. It's a regular manually dimmed. So now I'm just going to pause, or you just hold on while I put the hinge or the hood lock in place. Engine, I removed this cover and I did a check on the air filter. It's new. Battery is okay. It wasn't new, but it was okay. This is the original battery that came on the vehicle. Brake fluid humidity content is a pass. It's at 0% humidity. And then the fan belt's checked out fine. There was no damage or anything like that to the fan belt. And then on the engine oil, to my surprise, it tested out as bad. You can see pictures for more details. I've attached the pictures below. But the oil quality test tested out as bad. Now, that might be that there is heavy acidity in the oil. The oil could be old. And another possibility would be that the oil and the coolant are mixing. So I went and I checked the coolant level and the coolant freezing temperature, and it passed. So it's unlikely that it's related to head gasket or anything, based on a limited check, of course. It's an original Mazda windshield, but it is damaged. All other windows are original. I opened the other windows just to verify operation, and I'm going to close them before the test drive. I'm also letting the inside of the car aerate a little bit. It smells like there is some humidity in the interior. It might have been shampooed recently or something, because it's clean, other than that humidity smell. There's a sticker there. Everything's nice and clean. There's a pad missing at the bottom there that should look like this. Then the SD card, you have the USB, you have the manual controls for the air conditioning, manual seats adjustments in the front. Passenger side. These were just snow bits that fell into the seat while I was cleaning the snow. You can see a little bit here too. There's a VIN verification here. The user manual is there. One thing I didn't find is I didn't find the lock for the wheels, because the wheels do have locks in them. So make sure that you get the locks for the wheels. I asked if there are 2 keys with the car, and I was told that there would be 2 provided. Dirt here. Back seats hardly used. They are used, but hardly used. No floor mats. The floor mats are actually in the back. They're in the trunk. They are the original Mazda floor mats. The roof is in good shape too. I'll start the engine, but we're indoors, so I won't be able to keep it on for too long. Now, just to mention a couple of things here about the tires. We have Goodyears installed, and these are winter. They have the snowflake on them. The manufacturing date was the 29th week of 2017. The size of the tire is 205/60 R16. It's mud and slush. The tread depth on the front is 8/32 of an inch remaining. The brakes in the front are about 55% remaining. The ones in the back are almost 10/32 tread depth remaining, which is what they would come in when they're new. These are the Ultra Grip and 205/60 R16. And the back brakes are at about 45 to 50% remaining. Some damage to the passenger side, a little more than the driver's side. Taken some pictures of the undercarriage. Everything checks out and everything is okay. As mentioned, you'll find links to the pictures in the description section. Is the engine on? Very smooth running engine. Idle's nice. That was a cold start. It is normal to inject a little bit extra fuel just to heat up the catalytic converters, which is expected. So again, in the engine bay, I have no major comments except for the oil quality that did not pass. I'm looking at the bolts that hold the quarter panels in place, just to verify that these panels are in fact the ones that came on the car. So, on the inside, I wanted to show you something in the dash. So the service light is on. And there is no indication on when was the last time the oil change was made. So I'd want to take a more in-depth look at that. The radio is working. I'll check the speakers. Please verify the Bluetooth operation. I'm just returning things to as close to factory setting. as possible. Bluetooth function is operational. Version information. It's 59.00. So I think you would need to update to a newer version to have the Apple CarPlay. Please correct me if I'm wrong. Sport option is functional. I'll check a few things during the test drive, but here we have the cruise control activated. Overall interior, I don't have many comments. Turn off the engine. Just because we're indoors. I'll dismount the camera from well, actually I'll probably be able to use it just like that. I just want to show you the overall condition of the undercarriage. And then we'll go to the back. I want to show you the same thing. See, the undercarriage condition is pretty good. I mean, it's a car that has only 42,000 kilometers, so. There you go. All right, we'll do one final walk around before we take the car for a test drive. I want to show you the front bumper damage there. Small scratch here. All right. Well, this has been Sinan from GetInspected, and that was a pre-purchase inspection on this 2018 Mazda 3. And we're in the North Shore of Montreal at a Subaru dealership, Rive-Nord. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you on the next video.